This, though, I think as described as more like a rat or something shuffling.
This is more like more like a small dog in size, if we were to use our terms, and it's like a giant wolf spider.
Do they bite?
Oh yes.
Squish it.
So as you open your door and kind of like make a move, you notice right off the bat that it is not alone. Da 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 da.
Squish them all the way. Squish them all. Roll on them. Use your massive body to squish them.
So this will actually be the start of a fight. So roll your initiative.
Uh-oh. Should the rest of us too, or wait until we hear the screams of agony?
You should. You're not sure what you're still minding your own business. It's just the two of them at this point.
Oh yeah. Suppose I'm probably able to do long after that last conversation.
Which means you're on the other side of town.
Yeah, let me just shoop.
So Storm and Tor, roll initiative.
Not great. Man, I'm botched. It's not great. Also not great, but he doesn't need to ready anything. He got his fists.
Exactly. How good are you at ranged attack, Storm?
I can attack up to near with gifts. So, not terrible,
okay.
but...
How good are you at throwing things? Or, Also,
I have no throwing.
How opposed to throwing your furniture at them are you?
How far away are they?
There's just 2 or 3 far away from
the I'll just rope them out the window.
Okay, you could do that, but they are small. Which means they get a d12 against ranged attacks. So.
Well, this is technically a melee attack, so.
Okay.
I'm going to make an initial move, which was to stride into the doorway, and I will attack the closest spider using my kitty claws.
Okay. Since it is... are you in direct... Yeah, you're in direct melee with it? Okay, so it will attempt to counter you with a nasty bite. Okay.
Not that direct from melee.
Okay, so it's not direct in... Okay, since you have reach. Okay, so cannot counter, can only dodge.
Yes.
Wonder if these are those evil spirits that guy was worried about.
Well, I mean, he hates spiders, so if you call them these things spiders.
That or he was just going around stashing spiders.
Beat 'em all of them, spider boy.
I thought he meant like vermin of the state, which is also spiders fall under that too.
Well, it is small, so it has a d12 to dodge, and it rolls a 9, so you do hit it though for an 11.
2-point hit.
Okay, so it will soak. Okay, and it does not soak anything, so it takes a 2-point hit, so it is hurt, reeling, and afraid.
Alright, I'm gonna ready my rope dagger, and I'm gonna attack the one that is nearest to me.
I have spider blood on my fingers.
Didn't you both start reeling?
Yeah, purple
No.
is reeling.
Oh, we didn't botch our
Oh, okay.
thing.
I thought,
We just started
failing.
without weapons ready.
Right, okay.
That's in a future Cardinal System games but in Ironclaw you just aren't ready with the weapon.
That's always been my
Right.
mistake, is playtesting so many things that they all just start merging together. So sometimes I get Myriad Song mixed up with the Ironclaw.
Okay, so Sheng Lu Po, make your roll.
Not a bad roll, but these are dodgy little bastards. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Everything I
My
attack is a
magic
D12
dice.
to defend. One of these
this-
days I'll find someone who's not super hard to hit.
So
That's all right. I didn't have to tap
uh,
any gifts or anything, so
okay.
I'm still
Uh,
loaded up.
So you make a swing with your rope at it, and it's small, so it dodges out of the way pretty deftly, and that's the end of the end of the good guys. And since you haven't called for help, they will continue forward. So the
This is because
two.
I didn't buy his goddamn sage.
So the first one is going to. You said you're both like going out the windows, correct?
I'm going to.
Or you're going out the doorway, Lu Wei. Okay, so the
And
first
I'm
one is
standing
going
in the window
to.
and attacking through it.
The first one is going to skitter close to Lu Wei and try to bite you.
I will counter.
That tries to bite at you, and it rolls a 3 and a 5, but you counter successfully with an 8 and a 6. This is hurt. It's a different one.
Oh, okay. Let me see. That's 3-point hit.
And your claws are they +1 or +0?
Oh yeah, +1, so it's a 4-point hit.
Okay, so it's a 4-point hit. That is
Botch, which is an extra damage.
well, that's a. Oh, it has to roll dodge first. So 1 sec.
Yeah, it doesn't dodge.
Right. Okay. So it can't dodge when it's attacking, and so your 4-point hit hits it with a 5-point, since it
botched. It
botched its soak.
Yeah.
So it is dead.
Ah! Ew.
The second
That's
one
fun.
is going to run up to you and try to bite you too. Okay. So
Another 2-point hits for a total of 4 damage.
okay. Oh, it also gets a 5-point damage, and it is dead.
Haha! And more ew.
And lastly, the third one is going to run at, or like skitters up and up in the wall and tries to bite Sheng Lu Po through the window.
Watch
Oh, no.
how much worse I am at fighting than you.
Well, I kind of have
I'm
that
gonna
D12.
Of course, they also roll better against me. Hey!
Oh, it's a
It's
tie.
a tie. And I am a contortionist, so I can break ties. Can he?
Ah, okay. So it's like tries to jump at your face, and you're like, "Ah!" As a contortionist, you slink out of the way. That is, and the last one will skitter around the corner, so it loses or recover from reeling, and then skitter around the corner, so
Wait,
it
does he
loses sight of
have a way to not get hurt from the tie? Does small
What's that?
negate that? I counterattacked. Does he?
Oh, you counterattacked. I thought you dodged. Okay, so
Oh,
with
no.
a counterattack, you can break it with a. So yes, you. That would be a. Since it would be a simultaneous hit normally, but since you have contortionist, you can break it. So you do a hit then.
Well, contortionist, you win on dodges.
Yeah, that's what I was. I thought it was a dodge, but if it's
Well, in that case, I'll take the simultaneous hit.
okay, so it has a damage +1 grappling, so it's a 3-point hit.
I also have damage +2 grappling, so
Oh,
he does 2 to me and I do 3 to him, and we grapple each other, which is an interesting. How's that?
It's like yeah, it's like the face huggers from Alien. It's like yeah, you've got it like on your face, like pulling it away from your face. But it okay, I'll run a soak for it.
And I will also soak. Of course, it gets the lucky roll against me. I'm the cursed.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, my dice don't like you. Okay, so you do a. What'd you say? A 4-point
my roll
hit?
isn't too bad either. So I'm hurt like I like to be. It's usually every fight I gotta get hurt, but it was a 3-point hit. So he soaks it down to 2. So he's still afraid.
Hurt and afraid, and reeling. So you take a point of damage, and as it bites you, you feel really woozy, and you start to feel really icky. And now you have assumed the sick status as its poison starts to go through your body. And last but not least, the one below will skitter out of the way after it recovers. It will recover from reeling, skitter out of the way, so it loses its afraid. And that ends the bad guys. Rise of the good guys.
Do you need help with that?
Yes. Since you're not,
Yes,
I imagine you're not much of a, I'm not much of a rallier. Yes.
Well, I don't need rallying. I was more wondering.
I mean, since I imagine you're not much of a rallier.
I have a will die of D6, so not really. I was more thinking of.
I think you're a better squeesher. Yeah, squish it.
Do you want me to try and kill the spider?
Kill the spider.
Do you want me to be really, really sure it's dead and then maybe scream for help, or do you want me to just kill it?
Just kill it because we got each other grappled, which means technically it could use me as cover if you tie, and I don't want to end up the one who's really, really dead. So
what you're saying is I should aim. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, yeah, that helps. That makes it less likely.
Okay. And it will attempt to dodge you.
Do you have tactics? Did you include them if you have tactics?
I don't have tactics.
Hey, you didn't hit me.
I did make claws my favorite, so I'm going to re-roll that 12.
Roll it. Oh. Okay, so you.
That's a 2-point hit, and he's. What was it?
Hurt.
He's hurt.
So 3-point.
3.
That is a 3-point hit.
Come on, botch against him like the other spiders did.
It does not botch, but it does not succeed either, so it is now hurt, injured, reeling, and afraid.
All right, I'm gonna recover from reeling and attack it.
Okay. Well, it is reeling, so add another d8. And it
And it can
cannot
only
counter you
dodge.
since it is afraid, so it can only dodge.
Afraid people can counter, reeling people can't.
Well,
True.
either
So
way,
my
it's,
roll was real
it's-
bad. His was good.
so he tries. Yeah, he twists out of the way of.
I mean,
But
it's all good, though.
that's the end of the good guys. Rise of the bad guys. So the spider that was hiding around the corner is going to skitter back around the corner and lunge at you, Lue.
I will counter.
Don't let it bite you. Don't let it bite you. A spider bite. Ouch! Spider bit me. Ouch! Okay, you beat its 8.
That's
He is hurt, so that's
3-point hit.
3-point hit, yes.
3-point hit. Let's see if it can soak that. It cannot, so it is hurt, reeling, injured, and afraid.
Why is it a good guys?
The other
There's the
one
one-
is now.
Oh yeah.
The other one is grappling with you, and it will now, since it is afraid of you, attempt to break free.
So it's going to recover from reeling and then break free. Okay.
Yep.
I
So
believe
it's going to
break free
make
is an
that
attack
to
action.
break
I don't.
free.
I don't
Yep.
think it can do that when it's afraid. I think when you're afraid
Break free is an
and
attack
being
action, yes.
grappled, you're just stuck.
That's interesting.
Well, let me put it this way. If it tries to break free from you and skitter away, do you attempt to stop it?
Like if it tries to escape.
Mm-hmm.
It tries to escape your grapple.
Well, you can let it go.
I think I
essentially.
would. I think I would try and kill it. I'm kind of a bit spiteful.
Okay.
Yeah, what is your motto and personality?
Nothing particularly spiteful, but I'm sick and woozy, and it's this thing's fault. So
That's true. Well, I'm going to do an opposing strength check then.
I'm just gonna. Why are my rolls so bad? I mean, that's my favorite thing. So let me reroll one of those d8s. Hey! Now, how strong is this tiny spider?
Yeah, so
Hey!
it struggles against the rope, and you can't free itself. So that's the end of the bad guys. Rise of the good guys.
I'm gonna kill this thing. It's time for it to die. I'm gonna aim and attack.
Okay, it will attempt to dodge.
Finally, a bad roll, and then I have a good roll. Okay, so that's I don't think it can because it's hurt, right?
Since it's injured.
It's injured. So that's a
Yep, so
that's
that's
a
plus
7-point hit. So it's overkilled no matter what.
Which it cannot soak, so it is overkilled. Let's see if it's an 8-point hit.
Let's see how much spider I have to clean up in my house.
No. So it tries to pull away from you, and you use the other end of the rope to just like circle around and just land completely on top of it, splattering it all over like an overripe melon.
Oh, you suplexed it.
And how about our intrepid tiger friend?
I will also aim an attack.
It manages to skitter out of the way. So that's the end of the good guys, rise of the bad guys, and this spider, since it is not grappled, is going to run.
Come back here, you bastard.
This ends the combat for you guys.
We did it.
Yay! I say as I wipe
See,
my
we didn't need to
hands
call for
off
help.
on Shenlupo's clothes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Throw up.
probably, and also go see the village
Doctor.
We have to heal her like the wise person to see if they have any sort
You
of.
need me to carry you.
Yeah, you get up and you're like,
You know what? Yes, I do want you to carry.
All right, I'll pick him
Don't
up.
worry, I'm
and,
small and noodly. It's very.
I mean, I could just kind of wrap you around my shoulders like a shawl.
That works.
So
You are slinky.
so you do, yeah. As being a local, you know the local wise woman.
I don't know who he is.
But yes, Sheng Lupo is, and he. She looks at you as like, oh, it looks like you've been bitten by a spider. He says, you might have some.
one. I indicate with my hands holding them up at like arm's length. Big spider. It's time to exaggerate.
She says, "Oh, that's terrible. Here, try some of this." She pours you a glass of, or like some hot tea steeped with some strong leaf, and you get one towards your healing quota. Sick, like injured, requires 24 to hit before the healing quota is met.
Does she have any medicine she can give me to take with me?
Oh, medicine, eh? Well, if that's what you're looking for, I might have to. I could certainly sell you some.
Now she's a real doctor. Real time.
How much and how much and how much?
I'm just trying to find the. It's under like the goods and equipment section of the Ironclaw book. I'm just trying to find it.
It's gonna be quack medicine. I think that still does something.
Page 105. Medicine.
Okay, so she does say, well, medicine is very expensive, you see, and it's hard to come by. But, well, let's see here. I've got a couple things. I know that this stuff, as she pulls out a bottle, that's less expensive. But yeah, my good stuff is over here. And yeah, 7.5 for the not so great stuff, and 15 for the good stuff.
How many doses would each provide?
Well, if you can get quack medicine to work, it'll give you 1 towards the healing quota. Good medicine will give you 1 towards the healing quota.
Okay, so it's the same. So either way, I'm spending a fair bit of money for a 1 tick toward my 24.
One's a chance at a tick, though.
Yep.
I know. So I'd probably not even want to bother with that because.
Since you're local, she doesn't charge you for the tea.
medicine's so crappy. It's the same healing equivalent of having a good meal a day.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe I'll just pass. But
Like the way quack medicine is set up in the book, it's like you literally roll your will dice. It's the placebo effect.
Yep.
I know, and my will die is my weakest die, so definitely not for me. Yeah, it's like more than half my money if I wanted a good medicine. I'll just...
You know, literally, you could get the same effect by just taking a bath.
Also true.
But the bath also costs money.
It's probably not as much, though. Is there a bathhouse in town?
Well, the tea house certainly is part of an inn, so yeah, they would have your standard rate for a bath there.
What's the standard rate? Like 2?
Let me check the rules.
What are
says
the books
cost
of sick again?
expensive.
It's been a minute.
So page 106 will give you the rules for it, but it says cost expensive, so I'm guessing like 3 boo.
Yeah, I'd prefer that over medicine. I feel like that's more worth it.
Okay. And you could always have him cook a meal for you,
yeah,
too.
I was gonna say I'll throw in another boo for a meal.
Okay. So yeah, some meal and some nice, something good to drink. So yes, you can go up to the twin skunks will be like, oh, it's good to see you again. I was like, oh no, what happened? You look terrible. Let's draw you a bath. And yep, they cook for you, give you a bath. As our tiger friend is sort of carrying him around like, oh god,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
throw up on me.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I imagine at some point Tamara just kind of like walks back across town and is like, huh, where'd all these spider corpses come from? Why are
Yes.
they all around their house?
Are we the only ones in town who didn't buy the sage? Is this that man getting back at us?
Potentially, you're not sure yet. But yes, Tamara, as you walk by, since Sheng Lupo and Lu Wei are a little bit late this morning, you come to their house and there's like, just like bluish guts, like, and dead spiders. That these are not like intelligent spiders like you. These are more like, just disgusting beasties.
Right.
And yes, seems like they had some sort of plague of beasties this morning. But they're not home. They are off doing their own thing. Zhulong, how about you? What are you up to?
I guess I'm just hanging around with Tamara right now.
Okay. After a little while, you start hearing, "Begone, evil spirit! Begone!" Dunk dunk. Kind of come up and down the street, and you hear that, and until you hear a knock at their door.
Yeah, I'll go to the door.
Ah, yes, my dragon friend, I see that you are in need of spiritual cleansing. There is terrible, horrible spirits out at work, and to cast them out, you must have a strong will and pure of heart, and to cast them, say, "Begone, evil spirits, begone!" Dunk, dunk. I have some sage for you that you might be able to ward yourself of these truly wicked evil spirits, but it doesn't come cheap. It's a single boo of my friend, a single boo to get rid of these horrible spirits, and I say, begone, wicked spirits, begone! Dunk, dunk.
Is he holding the sage in his hands?
He's got some like burning incense that he's like waving around, but yeah, he's got some that he can sell you.
Okay. I'll step forward, like out of the doorway, and I will grab him by his hands if I can.
He's like, what are you doing?
No, in that like clasped together, like shared prayer sort of way.
Oh, okay.
And I will say, it is a great service that you do, the sacrifice that you make, to go around and give of yourself unto others.
Yes, of course. It is my calling as a righteous member of the cloth and a proper Taoist such as I, to cleanse the world of evil and prepare the wicked for the wrath of heaven. So I say it together now with me, my friend. Begone, evil spirit, begone!
Yes, begone, evil spirit.
Dunk, dunk.
Truly it is the divine temperament that you've been gifted with, my friend.
I thank you. I am but a simple, humble servant, and might I interest you in some sage to adorn your abode to keep the evil away?
I would love some, but unfortunately I am but a poor beggar and I have no money of my own. But clearly, one such as yourself would not cast me out to the wilds. without any
No.
means of protection.
Well, then I shall do another. Then I shall speak for you and spread my incense to all the four corners of your home to rid yourself of these evil, wicked spirits that cast their long and odious nets. And he goes around your house and spreads his incense around,
Or
and
whoever's
of
house I
course
happen
yells
to be
out,
in
"Begone,
anyway.
evil spirit!" And the snake just wordlessly goes dunk, dunk behind him every single time.
Meanwhile, back across town,
Mhm.
I'm kind of wondering of connecting two things. If maybe the incense or sage might actually attract these spiders. I'm curious.
They came in my
Well,
house, and I didn't buy either of those things.
well, do you examine? What skills might you have to see if that's the case?
Well, boy, I sure do have a lot of learning with academics, and I am a spider myself.
Ah, yes. So, that would be, yeah, mind academics and whatever gifts that would assist in that.
How about species?
Species certainly would, since it involves spiders.
Let's see. And it's not necessarily an administrative task. Yep, yeah, no gifts for this.
Okay.
Oh, how about, I have no idea.
Favorite use?
Yeah, do you have a favorite use?
Favorite use of academics? No, not yet. What would it be?
Let's see, how about
Herbalism?
regarding supernatural matters? Or herbalism, yeah.
Herbalism
Either of
looks be
those.
good. I've been doing quite a bit of that, honestly.
Okay.
So let's reroll that d6 and see how it goes. Hey,
Okay.
1.
With one success, it is sage, and sage is often used like salt. It's a very common thing to ward away evil spirits. As for, whether he has some connection to it or you're not sure, but it seems to be, it's not like he just picked a random weed and is selling it to people.
Of course, of course. But, probably no particular attraction to spiders. It doesn't smell especially nice to me or anything, right?
No.
Okay. Oh, I'll just simply shrug my shoulders and go, oh, must have just been such a coincidence, I suppose.
Or there could be actual evil spirits that he's warning you of, that these unbelievers didn't heed
Evil
his
spirits,
call.
I don't believe them.
I mean, it could literally be all your fault. What's that?
Nobody
yes.
look at my vermin of the state gift. Nobody.
Spiders are attacking the town run by a spider? Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
But yes, Zhulong, is there anything else that you wish to do to him before,
I
or
wish
say to them,
do
or
to
ask them?
him.
Do to him, ask him, say to him?
What brings you to these parts, friend?
I'm just simply doing the good work. It's the time of year, and with very few Taoist priests and wizards these days, it's my duty to step out of retirement and do the good work myself, and as well as, prepare people for what might be coming.
And may I ask, which direction are you traveling in?
He came from the south, so he's probably going north.
I see, so you've already covered the city, I assume.
Well, I came from the city. There's many there who need protection of this time of year, but there are others out on the countryside who are not so fortunate to be able to have the extensive facilities to ward away the evil spirits of the wicked web spinners.
And these... You say sage? Is that what you said?
Yes, it's a plant known to ward away the wickedness of these evil spirits. It drives them out and back to where the dark holes that they came.
I see. Very good, very good. You do the mandate's work.
Yes, and I thank you for your kind words, but my work is not done yet, as I must assist the best of I am able to protect against the depredations of your wicked eight-legged mare.
Ah, yes, you've seen the the spider mare, have you?
Yes, I have, and for shame that such a one of the dangers to the state would be in such a state of power. But alas, I am not a politician. I am just a humble member of the cloth sent to do the divine's work.
Indeed, it is its own evil, is it not?
And cast the wickedness out from the spiritual world. Once more, be gone, evil spirits, be gone!
Be gone! Be gone indeed. Very well. I thank you for all that you've done for me this day. May the divine hierarchy see you well on your travels.
And you as well, my fair dragon friend, and you as well. And he goes about his thing, going to house to see if he can sell the sage and yelling for the spirits to be gone. Dunk, dunk.
I'll just tap my coin purse as they go.
So, Tamra, if you do go searching for Sheng Lupo and Lu Wei, eventually you do find them in the tavern, or the tea house.
Oh, having a nice relaxing bath, I see.
Something like that.
Well, I'm glad to see that you aren't dead from whatever ambush happened at your home. But it seems that you haven't taken well to the poison.
It's generally the reaction to poison.
Yes, Sheng Lupo has like a purple and yellow bite mark on his face.
I got bit in the face.
Oof. Yes, maybe you'll want to wear a mask for a few weeks.
Few weeks.
It's alright, we all know how beautiful you are underneath it.
Just... I don't want to be sick anymore.
I don't suppose you noticed anything odd when they came by, did you?
But they all attacked my house. It's a little odd.
True. Which direction do you think they came from?
We just saw them approach my front door.
Yeah, they just they arrived early in the morning. You're not sure.
Unfortunate.
That
Just hope there are no more around town.
I blame that man with the sage.
I'm not certain he has anything to actually do with it. Seems like a coincidental timing to me. But perhaps once you're all
Don't
clean and
trust
well
him.
dressed, maybe you could do a little walk around the village and make sure there are no more of them. No need to poison yourself twice in one day, but just tell some of the guards to come tell me.
Why is this my task? I'm the sick one.
Zhulong, by the way.
Because you're one of the few I can actually trust to get something done around here.
Where exactly are you, Zhulong? Are you still in your house?
I'm in a house. I don't have a house here, so... Like you said, like I told the other guy, half these places are abandoned. Just sleep where you want.
Okay, I guess I'll have you sleeping in probably one of the closer houses to him where he is. Yeah, the next morning you hear Fang Jin after the guy leaves. He's like, gets out of the house from the lady he's with and gets back to work. Maybe after an hour or so, you start hearing some shouting. And you hear Fang Jin's voice yelling, like, go away, leave me alone.
Yeah, I'll head out to that.
Okay, so let me quick pull some tokens over. One sec.
Playing too much Stellaris. I was about to double click my name to, quick zoom over to whatever I'm looking at. I don't think that does anything.
No, unfortunately.
Well, I know one of the tricks you can do is if you have the maps open up top, if you drag their name from the bottom up to a map, you can have different people looking at different maps. Have never yet come up with a thing to do with that, mind you.
Yeah, splitting the party, not exactly the best idea.
Well, also bad on a stream that you have 5 different people on 5 different maps say, well, let's look at what you could see. I guess maybe if you were doing like a puzzle with multiple rooms or something.
Okay, so you kind of see what's going on, or what's, what the commotion is, and Feng Jin is he's got like a rake out, and he's menacing 5 leopards who are yelling at him and like making fun of him, and they're saying, "Okay, where is it, Feng Jin? Where is it? What'd you do with it?" And he says, "I don't have it. It's not mine. Nobody here has it. Get lost."
Hey, what are you doing to him?
They look at you and say, "Oh, is that your boyfriend, Feng Jin?"
What if he is? What business is it of yours? Who are you?
It doesn't matter to me whether or not you want to bend him over a table, but he's got what we want, and that's a package, and we expect to get it back. So where the hell is it, Feng Jin?
Wow, so
He
much to
says,
unravel there.
"I don't have it. Get out of here. We don't have it. Leave us alone." And they start saying, "Well, maybe we should burn down that little house there with all the little ones inside it. Would that make you talk?" And he says, "Get the hell out of here. I'll kill you if you try." Yes, it's clear that they want the package.
Is what's the angle of this this ground?
It's flat farm.
Okay. Any chance I could use create air to throw this cart at them or something? I don't know.
That would certainly initiate a combat.
Yeah, sure would.
But I'm looking at the time, and maybe this would be a nice little cliffhanger to leave us on for next time. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun.
Tune in next week to find out how Julong kills himself.
Well, Julong, get out of this one. Tune in next time.
So yes, you've accomplished quite a bit this time. You were attempted to return the dray to its former owner, only to find that the neighbors have been just as badly brutalized. You saw she actually told you her name, Leopard, and yes, you now have spiders. So let's start with you, Luwei. Who are you, and what is your motto?
I am Lu Wei, the Tiger Slaver, and my motto is I can move mountains, but apparently I can also gut spiders.
That you can. So, in addition to your regular point, you also get a second point. And next up is Sheng Lu Po.
It's not that the rope is the well is too deep. It's that the rope is too short, and no goals were accomplished this week.
That's right.
But yeah.
But you have success. The rope was long enough to cause that spider to explode on you, even if it did give you a nasty bite. So you also get a second point. Tamra Jin.
Tamra Jin. Yes, I'm the Spider Mare. Yes, thank you. My motto is actions speak louder than words.
And that is very true. Your actions of rescuing the mayor in the village certainly speak louder than any sort of mandate or written word can do. So you also get a point. And last but not least, Zhu Long.
I am dangerous.
Yes, I would certainly say that you are dangerous with the mercenary, as well as speaking to our new leopard friend and everything that you're encountering, as well as your willingness to back Fang Jin up. But we'll have to see how that plays out next time. So you also get a second point. So I have to ask, is everyone enjoying themselves?
Indeed.
Yep.
Sounds good. So,
Still hoping my luck's gonna turn around one of these sessions.
yes.
I am, of course, worried as I am in, I think, most of these campaigns where, okay, so half the party is injured and sick now. We need some downtime. We're definitely going to need that doctor. I probably should make a list of, like, who am I going to try luring into town?
Right, and
We've
when you do
got
get to town,
candy.
what you can... I have candy. But yes, you have about a week, according if you're willing to trust your leopard friend, that that's the case. But we'll have to wait until next time.
Same bat channel, same bat time.
But yeah, thanks for joining us tonight, folks.